Why is happiness so important in our lives, in our work life and in our personal life? Why do some of us experience a constant state of happiness whilst some of us experience happiness now and again, and some of us never get to know the joy that pure happiness can bring? Happiness is born out of the simple things in life. Happiness is personal to each and every one of us, and as such the definition of happiness is different for each and every one of us. Happiness is not generic. One person's pleasure isn't necessarily another's. So the route to our happiness is individual and personal. Happiness is like a bug. It can be caught, and when caught it can be worked on, and it can be taken to higher and higher levels. Why is happiness so important? It's important because happiness brings with it warmth, and happiness is warmth. And when things get warm, they become more fluid. And when things become more fluid, they flow. And when things flow, they start to grow. If you warm your life up, it will start to flow and it will start to grow. Take water, for example. The colder it gets, the more it starts to freeze. And as it starts to freeze, it starts to slow down until it becomes totally frozen and it turns to ice. And as it does so, it just stops flowing and there is no movement in it. And it becomes brittle, it becomes dead. And you know that you can literally break water. When water becomes ice, you can snap it, you can smash it. When water becomes ice, it stops doing anything. And if left alone, it will lay dormant, frozen, dead. It'll lay there forever doing nothing, not moving, not living. But if you start to warm ice up and keep warming it, the ice melts and returns to a watery state. It becomes fluid and it starts to move around. And if you keep warming the ice, it starts to boil. And when it starts to boil, it starts to move around. It goes crazy. And if you keep water on the boil, it turns to steam and it evaporates, moving so fast that you just can't see it anymore. If you haven't got happiness in your life and you are living a miserable life, ask yourself, well, what is the point? Happiness is about relationships. Relationships at home and at work. And the most important relationship that we need to have is with ourselves. Happiness is also about people. And the most important person in our life is ourselves. Because if we can't simply love ourselves, we will not be able to truly love anyone or anything. Happiness brings with it warmth, and warmth gives life. When you put warmth into anything, it grows. Flowers need the sunlight and the warmth it brings to bloom. Your muscles need to be warm to work your body. An engine runs the best when it's warm. Warmth creates a climate where friendliness, excitement, creativity, teamwork, care, love can grow, can flow and develop. As opposed to the cold. The cold slows you down. Cold stops you. Cold hinders you, stifles you. Have you ever heard of a happy cold relationship? Have you ever heard of cooling things down to get the party going? Athletes warm up to go out to perform. They cool down to come to rest. A cold relationship is a brittle relationship, and brittle, cold things can break. Relationships. All relationships are the key to a great life, to opening the door to happiness. The relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have with your partner, the relationship that you have with your work colleagues, the relationship that you have with your employees, the relationship that your business has with your customers is a major determining factor in whether you live a happy life or not. So are you happy? Is your relationship in a happy place? Are your employees happy? Is your business a happy one? Are your customers happy? Anything in life that we focus on improves. That's a fact. If you want to improve the happiness levels that you, your friends, your work colleagues, or your business experience, if you want more flow in your life, if you want to warm things up, to get things moving, to enjoy life more, to improve relationships, to improve teamwork, productivity, morale, to improve customer service, absence levels, turnover, staff turnover, to remove negativity and to make dreams come true, give me a call, give me an email or a text. As they say, when the pupil is ready, the teacher will appear. My job as a speaker is to interrupt thought patterns, to challenge, to dispute, to inspire, to motivate, and to help people to move closer to their goals, their dreams. And one of your goals in your life, the biggest goal that you have, that you think about every day, is, are you happy? I can help you. I can help your business. So get in touch now. Thank you.